Right, there's no fires, there's no floods, there's no storms, I've got no other commitments. What else has been stopping me? That's probably about it. So I'm off motorcycle camping for the weekend. So I'm actually going to quite a cute little spot that Wifey and I found on our way back from a trip we did to Woolai, where we stayed at a little holiday house with a few mates for the weekend a couple of weeks ago, and on the way back we did some exploring up the coast and found this place called Boorkoom CampGround, very close to, what was it called? Diggers Camp. Is a tiny little, you couldn't even call it a village, that's beside it. And it's quite an interesting area. Have a little bit of a ride around there while I'm there. But it's just going to be basically a couple hours, oh well, hour and a half of highway before I get to the interesting part. So I'll see you after that. Whoa! Jesus. This is what we want. Would I? Yep. So we're going to go through a place called Pillar Valley. We're sort of a little bit northeast to east of Grafton. Beautiful part of the world, really nice, pretty places. I'm going to enjoy this. Well, that's not confusing, is it? Ahead of us, I think we see some flooded paddocks. There's been a lot of rain around, but shouldn't really affect us where we're going, I'm pretty sure. I want to go that way. And we noticed this because when we were down here in the car recently, we noticed this bypass here. It's called a flood bypass to Woolai. And it looks like it'd be pretty cool on the Google Maps. I thought, let's try it. Over the old highway. It's a bit chewed up, big puddles. might have been in use recently if the flats out there were flooded. I'm going to fill my way in a little bit. Make sure it's not muddy, make sure the ruts and potholes aren't too bad. So far so good. I suppose we're heading in the right direction. Wouldn't be like me to get lost. We're in between Pillar Valley and a place called Candole. There's lots of dirt bike trails and stuff that neither me or this bike can do in through there towards the coast. But happy enough with this, just a really decent gravel road. There was some potholes around about near where the houses were. That's to be expected. That looks like a blueberry farm under nets. This is interesting. I think this is state forest. It looks planted. Creek, is it? Oh yeah, even running a bit. It can be incredibly dry country along this way. It's nice to see it like this. It's the sort of place I've looked at buying, you know, somewhere a bit of land like this because it's cheap, but there's always a reason why it's cheap. And struggling for water, having no power, so you've got to run on solar and on a battery. Are sort of good things, but also can put people off. Right, so some lovely potholes there. So we're going to join the Wooleye Road now. So we've basically done the little shortcut, or well, long cut, I don't know, detour that I was interested in checking out. So we'll continue on down towards Wooleye now. Missed it by that much. 111116 kilometers. Damn. That is a shame. Alright. Fuck. Whoa. Wow. Nearly went right over off the side stand. Lent it too far. You can do such a thing, now we know. Wow. That freaked the shit out of me. Let's go. Candole State Forest, I thought it was. Coming up on our left now is Lake Hiawatha, which is an odd name for an Australian lake. But there you have it. We'll get a better view of it in a minute, I think. But it's the water supply for this area, for the communities along the coast. So I don't know whether it's a man-made lake or they've just used it because it's a nice clean lake. Don't know. I wonder if there's any information here at the pumping station. I doubt it. This is the pumping station where they get the water from. You know. Don't know. Anyway, it's our turn off here. Going to a little community called Diggers Camp and then Boorkoom camping area. Thank you. A little area here where you can see a bit of the lake. We were here the other day in the car. We could hear 3 kingfishers singing in the trees. I wonder if they're there at the minute. Let's see if we can find any. Alright, so we've stopped at Lake Hiawatha. Looking very pretty today. Don't think I can hear the kingfishers today. That's alright. Lovely spot. Just pulled over and realised my helmet camera had become a bit loose on the mount. Nearly there. This is where I'm staying tonight. How bloody good is this? Well, I'm all set up finally. I've had some lunch. Hopefully the wind isn't affecting the sound too much. There I've set up for some shade. Get myself out of the sun. There's a beautiful cool breeze. The sun's quite hot though, and this is my campsite. That's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. My immediate neighbours are 2 guys on DR 650s, or a guy and a girl, and plotted up there. They've been through, up in New England. They've been getting soaked for days, so there's all their stuff hanging up to dry. There's a few other campers over there. This is just such a beautiful place. And just down here, there's the bay that I'm staying at. Stony Beach. It's actually an utterly remarkable beach down there. It is just, there are billions of shells, mostly intact, incredible colours. Very steep little stairs down to them. And the tide's fairly well in at the minute, but wifey and I were here a couple of weeks ago, wandered around down there, absolutely loved it. How's this for a place? Probably see a few wheels out there at some point, but because the headlands are either side of us, they'll be quite far out. Won't really probably get any film of them. But what a gorgeous place, eh? This is where I'm staying. Boorkoom CampGround, near Diggers Camp, on the beach of New South Wales, or on the coast of New South Wales, near Grafton.